Hey there, I'm Critsy Bear. Welcome back to Elder Kings 2. So, I saw Rorikstead smack dab in the middle of my map when I started this episode, and I was real confused. I was like, hang on, isn't Rorikstead named after Rorik, the guy who's still alive, like, 3,000 years from now? Or whatever? Um... But no, apparently this place has always been called Rorikstead, and the Rorik is just, I don't know, some guy who moved there and was like, yeah, I'm Rorik. This is my town. Don't you know it was named after me? 'Cause I'm Rorik. It's just imagining the audacity of this man to like walk into town and declare himself like the person that the town was named after 3,000 years ago. Anyway, so last time the position that I left myself off in was a negative 11% to a war with Solitude, but Solitude is pretty darn beat up and can't really fight back, so it's more of a stalemate than a negative 11%, and currently we are looking at some Bretons marching up from Reachgate. They broke through the gate of the Reach, and now they're in the Reach proper, but we're just giving our men some time to relax before we send them off again. They would take 8 months to get off leave right now, so I'm going to go ahead and upgrade all our men-at-arms while we're waiting for this. Yeah? Hell yeah. Ooh, size 4 mages, wow. And we have enough room for an additional regiment. And I'm thinking maybe spearmen, perhaps, since they get a bonus in mountains and hills and stuff. And I believe reachmen, yeah, the berserkers, they don't get any kind of terrain bonus, they just get seasonal bonuses. So I'm thinking spearmen. Because they counter cavalry. One, they counter cavalry, which get a bonus in terrains that we don't get bonuses in. And two, they get bonuses in terrains where other units of ours get bonuses in. So I'm thinking spearmen, even though they're not like the most prestigious of regiments. We're gonna get a nice army of spearmen. Now we're at negative 4 prestige a month as we're making this a massive recruitment campaign. Let's find someplace to station them as well. Jahan, sure. There. And now we're going to wait for our men to gather. Give them a minute. Yo! Right, I forgot I can select a new fascination. What's Evasions, Empire of Men, Merethic Era, anything cool I can... No, nothing I can pick up there. Sometimes there's like special texts that you can get. So, plenary assemblies is a big one. That's going to allow me to upgrade my tribes, and considering most reachmen are tribal still, that's going to be a big one. Right. So, currently 6 months to raise there, 7 months to raise there. Yeah, we're getting there. Just gotta sit back and wait a minute. I mean, we're probably not going to be able to get, like, the whole army gathered in time, but, I mean, we've already got 100 spearmen, which is more spearmen than we had before. 6 months to raise currently. Like a lover's visitation. I am cozily in my bed, when I feel a familiar touch drifting across my chest. I think nothing of it at first, but my eyes struggle open, and I see that it is my dearly departed Arasil sitting beside me. Oh, my spring blossom, it has been so long, hasn't it? But when I hold you and kiss you, does the love not return for your heart, as if it happened yesterday? Hold me, my darling, love me all over again. I can't believe it, yet I see her, and I feel her. I know it to be a dream, but it's so vivid I can't resist. Oh, hold me like we did so long ago. I'm pretty sure, like... Yeah, he just hasn't had any interest in anyone since then, and then he's just visited by the spirit of his departed, converted, pregnant soulmate. Dude, Namira is showing him that he has been doing good work for her. He's been doing good work for Namira, and his beloved has ended up among the spirits of his ancestors to be visited when he dies, and everything's gonna go great for him. This war, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. And his soulmate doesn't blame him. She died a glorious reachman battle death, and now she's proudly living in the glorious reachman. I don't know what we call our afterlife. I know that when we're sending people there in a negative connotation, we send them to the scuttling void. Wilmoth's horde. Wilmoth, my prisoner, claims he has an emergency stash. Just a random nord? Alright. Tell me the location and you can go. Cool. Alright, there you go. Nord gave me treasure in exchange for freedom. Alright, I'm fine with that. I don't know, do you think it's time yet to start mustering? 5 months to raise. They're starting to head inland. Inland. In mountain. But they're having a hard time deciding where to stop. Is the thing. Where are you going from here? Looks like I might be able to get away with starting to rally them in Raven Spring. Yeah, let's get everyone raised up. Oh yeah. Oh, we've got Baron Jolnengar of Ravenscar, one of the warlords we put in charge of the Nords in the north. Oh. Oh, look at that. Look at that army. Look at that army. Oh, it's precious. It's precious. It's so innocent. Oh, they're so sweet. Oh, let's send 1,000 reachmen up there. Oh, look at the precious little army. Sheesh, can you like choose a better way of getting up there, please? Like, my god. Like, go up there via the mountains, or, like... Yeah, I think that might be the second best option, because, like, these guys are about to... They're coming around the mountain with the groom. We could stop rallying now and just have enough men, but... I feel like I should have hired the Bone Rocks with these guys, you know, just some backup. But I'm sure they can handle 500 Nords. They got more than twice that. These guys just can't decide where to... What is it with people and coming into my territory and just getting lost? They just get lost in the Reach. But here we come. Got the big army now. We got 8,000 men without any alliances, which reminds me... I might want to... Yeah. So I noticed that Nana the Potbelly down here, the Chief of Chiefs down in the Dragon Tales, I noticed that she is also widow. I mean, I'm not a widow. I was never married, thus I can't be a widow. Nobody I love has died, but she's a widow, which for no reason is relatable to Nathari, and also it would be a pretty strong alliance. She's got like 2,000 men, and she's in a decent position down there. Might be able to help her out, you know, might be able to help get a Reachman in control of the Dragon Tales, which is among our goals. So I'm thinking, yeah, I might make a marriage out of Nana the Potbelly. She looks so happy. Let's see, she's gluttonous, lazy, and lustful. Wow. She's just living her best life, dude. I don't know. Like, when I was looking at it, she had about, like, 2,200, but now I'm not so sure anymore. Who else are you allied with? The Thorn Roots. Well, now we're talking about a decent little alliance of Reachfolk. Like, we've got Large Ruaid allied with the two biggest independent tribes. We're getting somewhere with this. We're starting to get a nice little confederacy of Reachfolk. Alright, I'll do it. Hey. You know, I might make it matrilineal, too, so that I don't have to worry about, like, if I made it matrilineal, then I wouldn't have to worry about my further kids inheriting and, like, messing up Morina's inheritance, right? Children will be born into their mother's house, yeah? So that means they'll get their mother's inheritance. Yeah, okay. I'm into that. Unfortunately, we can't make it grand that way, but yeah, I think I'll do that. You know, just to further insulate us from additional retaliatory wars while we're dealing with this situation, although I'm not feeling like it's very likely, considering our army is so big now, and we're only at 2 wars right now. I, Nana, gladly accept your hand in marriage. May our union bring happiness and fulfillment, my charming husband. Nathari is pretty charming. So the reason I did that is because I kind of want to prepare it to switch to Morina early. Look at... Morina has the same level of crown as Nana, as my daughter, as the princess. With my marriage to Chief of Chiefs Nana, it is expected for us to seek the blessings of the spirits. Yes, let us be off. Oh yeah, ain't no way. Ain't no way those guys are dealing with this. Alright, that's good. Do you think I should push this for, like, a decisive victory, or just, like, push them back out of our lands and tell them to, you stay out of here, Bretons! Go, come back up the mountain if you know what's good for you! Hang on, is this our best leader? Well... we also have, Hafnar, the silent tongue of White Flow. Bretons and Iliacs. Iliacs are kind of like special Bretons. They're from the little merchant bay down there around Evermore and such. I don't know what they do special in this mod because I've never played as them. Again, we have like a mild balance changes going on, so I imagine that's like their special soldiers. Like, you know how I've got the berserkers? That's probably their special guys. What? Where's the map? Where am I? Hello? What happened? How do I get over there? Okay, we won that battle. Nice. Now let's push it back to the Reach Gate. Anyway, the reason I wanted to get that marriage out of the way is because I might want to switch to Princess Morina. Sorry, did the enemies, did the spirits approve of our wedding? Because, like, it's important to me. Not that I particularly care about any specific spirit's opinion, but, you know, I just want to make sure that the spirits in general just aren't upset with my choice in spouse. You know, just for no particular reason. Oh, hang on, they're also at war with orcs? That's gonna be mighty inconvenient. I can at least have the mercenaries retake our lands. As long as these guys don't go up there and try to assault us just for being near them. Do I have a court mage? Court. Ooh, Lore Master. That's an important one. Court mage. Court. Nope. New trait. I guess heart of the family. Yeah. Nathari, the family patriarch. Nathari, the clan head. Leader of the mighty Vasengarths. Let me check out my other Vasengarths. Like, how's Reachgate doing? Baroness Pedigan, the little orphan. You need to get a wife or husband or. But oh, you're asexual. I guess you don't have to, but like it's a serious political disadvantage is all I'm saying. Like you don't gotta like be interested in them. It's just like listen, your cousin's probably gonna oh no, never mind, you have siblings. Phew. Let's see. As there are, my vassals owe me their allegiance. My word is law. But how much is obedience and without devotion worth? In a time of crisis, a slow response or half-hearted effort would lead to disaster. Says Nathari, the diligent, ambitious one. Like, chill a little bit, okay? I will win their unwavering loyalty. Fear is more effective, or I have more important men to impress. So I could use this time to impress Ard Urak the Defiler, or I could use it to win the unwavering loyalty of my subjects. Minus 5% taxes, I don't get that much from them anyway, but plus 15 opinion, yeah, I do want that, because like I do have a little bit of trouble with some of them. Impressive rhetoric. Thank you. Not even? What do you mean? What do you mean that doesn't count as... Why doesn't it count? Holy war for the Duchy of Duncarn! I mean, I wouldn't lose that much if they did win. But also, how are they winning? Attacker controls war target. No, they don't. Oh, there we go. It was just taking a second. Alright, can we get white peace from this? Minus 3%. Long war. Alright. So I think if we go up here, we're good. Yeah, we're good to go up here. Wow. That's gonna take a while, though. It's gonna take us 7 months to reorganize, but I think... yeah, you're gonna make me put a different flag up there. Oh, wait, never mind. That's just showing where they rallied. Cool. So, it's gonna take us a couple more months to regather, but it's way more convenient than losing probably thousands of men on the way. Like, trying to march that many soldiers up through, like, these mountains that I don't even control. Some of them are controlled by hostile orcs and nords. Carthold. It's looking like it might be a nice little addition to the... No, don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Brasswater, you wanna... Almost. They almost wanna get in on it. No obligations, minus 50. Religious exemption, minus 40. And if I got the true ruler, it would be minus 20. And maybe with a gift, I might possibly be able to get that up to enough to... Oh, Chiefess Esnavir. Again, Chiefess Esnavir. My goodness. You have nothing better to do? Like, you're the one county of Bleakwind, and you're like... You've just spending all of your money on this. You have no heirs. She has no heirs. She's like the 60-year-old battle-hardened, arrogant, callous, arbitrary. She just does her own thing and has no regard for other people. And she's just sitting in her one tribe, holding tournaments, just holding grand feats of combat after back after back. Hang on, before you go any further, you wanna just drop this? We'll accept +3. Can I demand anyone from you? We can almost demand something from him. But I think Nathari is one to just ask for peace without captives. There. Just end that war, so I don't have to deal with it, and focus on this one. I can't remember if I ever finished what I was saying before. I might want to switch to Marina. That's why I wed Nana, is because I want to see about playing Marina, right? Once, because like I keep saying, I want to give somebody solitude to like jumpstart our social progress. Yeah, because right now we're being held back by our development and our tribalism, and we don't even have enough tech to. Yeah, we still 3 generations in, we still don't have enough tech to like naturally ascend our cultural era here. It's unfortunate that like the tribal era in Crusader Kings is treated like nascent empire time, right? Like nobody takes a tribal empire seriously. Like, instead of it being just, like, a different form of governance that works for, like, smaller communities, or like, it's, yeah. I'm sorry, where do I go then? Like, if that leads to casualties, and this leads to casualties, and that leads to casualties, where the fuck do I go? Which direction do you want from me? I guess I'll go along this way, then.
Greetings, my benevolent liege. I have a gift for you.
Which reminds me, I'm gonna pardon my goblin. Yeah, like, oh, he's shy, that must be why. Oh, he's Chieftain Wrecker the Shy, that's why he didn't open his gates. He's a gentleman, too. He's a gentleman goblin. He's an aspiring blade master, athletic, strong. One of the children of the court. Kulgar had taken the wooden sword of a younger boy and thrown it into a nearby cave. My daughter was there and saw it all happen. Morina flew into a fit of rage and beat Kulgar bloody. This didn't help the younger boy, who started crying even more. Seems Marina has trouble controlling her anger. Uh-oh. You should have gone in there with yourself without fear. See, you should have made Kulgarn get the toy back. That would give her stubborn. You should have gone in there yourself to get it back, which would give her brave. Or Kulgarn needed to pay for what he did, which would make her wrathful. Punish criminal interaction? Personally punish criminals when she's angry? That would unlock the ability to personally punish criminals. Alternatively, brave is like a big trait in our culture too. And stubborn would make her life even longer. And give her more stewardship. Ah! I keep the same! Compassionate, ambitious, wrathful. Compassionate and wrathful. Stubborn, brave. Oh, I can't decide! Oh my goodness. One sec. I give it a minute to ponder over off camera, and I think in this situation, you know, Nathari himself being ambitious and loving towards his family and diligent in how he wants to raise his daughter, he wouldn't just be like, yes, good, beat the shit out of him for this, yeah! I mean, like, Nathari might have been like that, but Nathari? Grandma? Yes. Dad? No. That being said, I don't think he would just be like, yeah, just go do that, I don't care. Even though it would cause him a lot of stress, when he's barely holding on, he would try to raise his daughter, and I think, like, one option, that narrows it down, it's like, one option, it's like instilling that, like, if she sees something that she wants fixed, she gets in there and she fixes it, regardless of how scary it is. Like, regardless of what the circumstances are, how daunting it is, if it's her responsibility, she gets in there and she does it, right? Or it could be, like, you know, what your word is law, right? Gah! But I'm still having a hard time deciding. But the punish criminal interaction does sound really cool. I'm gonna pick Brave. E. Mental break resentment. He is diligent. Why must I do everything myself? How can I be expected to rule over a large raid when half my servants are incapable of following orders, and the other half doesn't even understand? I need a drink. My wife is also a drunkard. Oh boy. Or I just have to endure, which would... Oh, that that would almost give him a full second level mental breakdown. If he just tries to hold it in, he would have a further mental break. Is there anything he can do to cope? Not really. Oh, you can hold a feast. You can hold a feast. I just have to endure for my daughter's sake. Oh, I still had it fast forwarded. Hang on. I forgot to pay attention to the war situation. Oh, we're gathering our troops. Okay. So, I don't know, do you think during a war is an appropriate time to hold a feast? Let's hold a feast to celebrate our last victory. Let's hold it in Cambrian, perhaps, or maybe Cold Perch, since that's like the more centralized location. Honorary guest, Baroness Pedigan the Little Orphan. Dog Shaman break the kneecap. They named the Little Shaman the kneecap. He's missing a leg, too? Is it because he's short, or because he's missing one of them? Is it because he's missing a kneecap? Or is it... whatever. Just, Baroness Pedigan, you shall be our guest of honor. Excellent. Don't need mercenaries. Just gonna hire some mountaineers just to make sure we... Maybe forest guides? Yeah, just make sure that we don't get lost out there, you know? Can I choose a different fight? Murder? Murder feast? No, befriend. Befriend target. Courtier, my niece? Sure. Let's befriend our niece. Just for fun. You know, just to... Although she is a criminal, though. She is a criminal. You know what? I can't hold it against her. She is my kin. you know, she refused to give tribute. Maybe that should be precedent. Like, maybe we shouldn't ask for tribute from our kin. Eh? Anyway, we're gonna go have a feast in Cold Perch. Let's invite the goblins, although he is kind of shy. So, yeah, I can't even invite him. Shaman of Voirod? Nope. Shaman of, nope. It is wartime, to be fair. Yeah, everybody else is at war. Everyone except Baroness Pedigan. Gonna go have a feast alone with her. Sorry, what are you doing? You're on a journey of some kind already. What is your journey? No, he's over here. Who? Who's that? Who's this guy? No, he is on a journey. What are you doing? I can't wait to get to the feast. Danger, bitten frostbite. It's been snowing for the past few days and the cold is unbearable. I look around and see that my entourage is struggling with it as well, so I decide traveling on foot alongside of them. After we walk through the snowstorm for an hour, Tulsi pulls me aside, shaking as she yelps, "Please, my liege, I can't feel my finger anymore." She tries to make a fist, but the pain is too strong. Her finger is swollen, turned all shades of blue and black. Dark elf. Let's burn the fine staff. Let's just burn the staff. Read about treatments in a manuscript once, or we must keep on moving. Let's see, 72% if I just burn the staff. 64% to 50-50. If we just keep moving, 50-50. If I try to think back to treatments that I've read about, 60% chance that I treat her. Alright. Alright, it failed. Well, I mean, it only works on reachmen. Sorry. It's a reachman remedy. I guess maybe it was a bad idea to embark upon this feast in the middle of winter. It's the midwinter feast. It's a spring feast, actually, because we're probably going to get there by springtime. Oh, my lore master. The servants run across the hall, bringing final decorations. Sorry, is she the only guest? Are we the only people here? I spot Baroness Pedigan among the crowd, totally unaware of my plan to befriend her. We're just like, it's just me, it's just, it's the middle of a war. Everybody is off at war with the Nords, except for Ard Nathari and Baroness Pedigan, the little orphan. And so they get together. They get together in Markarth. No, not in Markarth. They get together in Cold Perch, and they're just throwing a feast together. Just them, just those two. Oh, never mind. There's a couple people there at least. Couple other nobles. Let's see. Who else? We've got the kneecap. We've got Chodkane, a court mage. We've got a wizard. Some random noble... Brenatar. I think I've heard of them before. Or maybe that's like a randomly generated one? I don't know. I just feel like I've heard of Brenatar before. Cool. I'm thinking also maybe I should switch it to, like, stress relief, but, like, then, like, I think Nathari should get stress relief just from hanging out with his daughter. Yeah, see? Daughter, no, sorry, niece, it's his niece. He raised her, she's an orphan, not his daughter, she's just like a daughter. I know what I said, I just don't understand why you find it so funny. Baroness Pedigan cocks her head to the side while I withhold my chortle. I haven't told her what she said could be interpreted as something lewd. Okay. Never mind. It's fine. so much adult humor in this game. It's taken much of the evening to get myself close to Baroness Pettigan without making it feel forced. After all, the best friendships are natural, and I want her to think that this is spontaneous. The woman gently dabs at the corners of her mouth with a corner of a tablecloth, washing away crumbs of flaky pastries. I just hope the next course is a bit lighter, she opines. The whole point of a feast is to provide a rich, varied culinary experience, and so far this has felt more like it's trying to stuff us than excite us. Sadly, it was just a poor choice, I think. There's a little bit of stress. You do realize this is my feast, yes? Switch the subject. I can be like, you know, I planned this, right? I'm sitting right here. Or I can just be like, yeah, that didn't hurt. Sadly, I might have flubbed up that a little bit. Lose a little bit of stress because I'm gregarious. Cool. And she liked that. She thought it was charming. A great table seating in the upper nobility on the I can't remember. So one of you guys commented on how I should say that. Now I can't remember. Gave a loud crack, and a moment later it gave weight under the food and gilded decoration. As my most distinguished guests and I were fitted among the lower nobility, I ended up close to my niece, Baroness Pettigan. As high nobles mingled with their lessers, words of both friendship and enmity were exchanged. Oh yeah, I forgot that it might be awkward, because we're like different echelons, right? Like, she hasn't really seen me since I raised her, right? Because like she was my ward back then, and living in the same castle. But like now we're like a full 2 social classes apart, right? She's my niece and everything, but she's also just like a baron. Whereas I am like the highest chief. She's like effectively just the chief of a local tribe. But we're friends. Anyway, is the feast over? Darn. No, wait, no it isn't. Yeah, there we go. I wanted to switch to recreation after that. Unless there's anyone else that I really want. No, I'm gonna just switch to recreation, just have a good time. Oh yeah. Is there anything more jovial than a good feast? Guests throng to and fro, eating and chatting while flickering torchlight plays off every wall, light bouncing like laughter around the hall. It's a shame we couldn't get more guests, just another table full or so. But not everyone has the party spirit. Not everyone, perhaps, but I do. I'm as good as a table or two all by myself. Sometimes it's nice to just sit back and enjoy the little things in life. Did I invite my wife? Oh, fuck. This is where I want to be. Let's see. Yeah, we need the stress relief, so we're just gonna sit back and just enjoy the vibe. We're having a great time with everybody. We're just chilling. Oh yeah, that almost fixed our stress. As my guests leave, they seem to depart in good spirits. I'm also relieved to see that Lazga does not depart without saying farewell. We both know we will be seeing each other again soon. An orc, just a random orc that I like. Oh, she's a wise woman. Random orcish wise woman. Generous, but sadistic. She's out there living her best life, and I don't want to get in the way of that, because her best life is not my cup of tea. The feast is starting to draw to a close, and my visitors are surely expecting me to lavish a little attention on Baroness Pettigan, our esteemed guest of honor. Traditionally, a complimentary toast and deep drink from cider does the trick, but then again, all Pettigan did was turn up. The feast was my idea. I paid for everything. I hosted everyone. To dress the witch of the hour. You're all very welcome from... No. Dude, this is her event. Highly esteemed. Excellent. Oh, shucks, you know, I should have saved that for, Morena. Oh well. Maybe there will be time. Yeah. Speaking of Morena, how old is she? 14? Alright. I'm gonna see about starting her wizard teaching. Her wizard schooling. Genius. Only genius in the realm. Nathari himself. Okay, all geniuses inside our territory. Genius wizards, please. No. Genius mages, please. No. Fudge. Alright, just a genius elf. Genius elf? Actually, that's one right there. I would rather my half-elf daughter learn her wizardry from an elven genius than a Breton. Alright. Wandering. Oh, shucks. She's wandering. Ugh. I can't get her to come over. And since she's wandering, she can't take a guest. Wandering... Shucks. Darn. And I don't think Khajiit have codified study that one's wandering anyway. Darn. I don't know if it's going to be possible to get her a wizard education, because the only elf around I can't get to stop. And I wouldn't be able to befriend her in time to... Oh well. Alright. Ellen... Can I, yeah. Eleanori culture, sum of all skills. How about... Intelligent. Intelligent elves. Shrewd. Disciplined.
Breton faith.
Is this guy wandering too? Is this guy also wandering? Oh my god. Here, come marry my champion. Ah! He won't. My other champion? That one's pretty. No. I won't. No, thank you. No. I'm too fancy. Hang on. Let me see. Let me see about his host. I offer you Princess Morena to be raised by your elf. No. Perhaps he is too busy. Okay. Well, I think wizard training is off the table for Morena. I'm reluctant, though. What about the worm cult? Send her off to be raised by the worm cult? Manamarco himself? Manamarco himself. Too far away. Shucks. If I was just a little further south, I would be able to send her to be raised by Manamarco. It seems like the only elf I can send her to be educated by in magical arts will not be in... What? Eleanori has codified magical studies. What? Or maybe I'm looking for Belfiri? Just for the record, that one's wandering. That one's wandering there. Just for the record. Yeah, alright, so I'm looking for Belfiri elves, not Eleanori elves. Alright. Any Belfiri geniuses? No. Any intelligent Belfiri? No. Any quick Belfiri? Oh my god. Just the lowest possible. The lowest of the low. A Breton lunatic. A Breton madman. A deceitful Breton madman to teach my daughter in secret the arts of magic will not be trained. Glenumbrin! Glenumbrin! That's Glenumbrin, not Breton. I thought Glenumbrins had... Oh my god! Alright, cool. So I just don't think I can, because this lady is like the only one, and she's wandering. I wish I could rush this scheme, but 92% chance of progressing each month. I'll give her a gift too. Unfortunately, that's not enough to get her to come join my court. Travel Fire Festival. Once celebrated exclusively in Northmoor, the Fire Festival is one of the most attended festivals in High Rock. Several of the most talented mages and knights from all over the realm come to Utara to make a pompous display of magic and military strength. Sorry, Utara. In our mountains? In our mountains? I guess maybe it's like a... Maybe it's like a Reachman to the Fire Festival. After noticing the festival stalls being raised by the people starting to gather for the festivities, I'm pondering what I should do. Parades, foreign mages. Should just enjoy it. Yeah, I should just enjoy it. It's a festival. Barely able to cope with this stress. Telsi? Let Telsi eat random plants? Sure. Go ahead. It reinvigorates her body and mind. At long last, I'm finally home. My entourage reports that we have journeyed for 152 days and traversed 11 baronies. Thank goodness I could go inside. Or sorry, thank Namira. How's the war going? Oh shoot, I captured territory. Dummy. Pay attention. Gosh. Capture more. Oh, they're running away. Just abandoned the siege that you've been going on for like 2 years. Oh, and now I have to also... Ah! God. I don't have enough supplies for that. I'm not gonna get enough either. Shucks. I just can't. I gotta like split them off up into... Here, you guys go start that, while I gather some supplies on these guys. As I lean over the map in the council chamber, a sudden creak turns my head towards the door. My daughter Marina appears in the hallway and saunters into the room, seemingly uninterested in my presence. Then, without warning, I am enclosed in a tight hug. She quickly lets go with an embarrassed expression. I look at her with a hidden tear in my eye, while my hand is squeezing her shoulder in an effort to reciprocate the gesture. Daughter!
You have made me emotion. I'm gripping your shoulder to try to show you I care.
He gets a hug and he starts crying and just grips her shoulder. Can't hug her back. He wasn't prepared for this. Do you have any idea how his mom raised him? One time there was like a deer carcass he found, and his mom walked up and said,
"You failed the test, child."
Don't cry. Do not cry. Friendly assistance. My dear niece Pedigan has caught wind of my desire to improve my standing with Narnatil and offered me her aid. No, you probably think it's like because she's like my concubine. Actually, she's rakish. Do you think I could seduce the anointed elf? Do you think I could make her praxic? I mean, apraxic? Do you think I could... She serves like the forest god of the elves. That's neat. Please, do tell. Befriend gains progress and I get a weak hook. Doesn't really matter. She's a baroness. Hooks only really matter against big people. With big people. I mean, like, the worst she can do with that hook is force herself onto the council, and really, I wouldn't mind. Like, she's not terrible in anything except martial. White piece from the... Sir, you're not a vampire, are you? Your eyes are just looking real... weird eyes. But no piece. Oh, there's not enough soldiers over there. Okay, so split in half, send 2,000 there, send, I want these guys, send these guys there, yeah, there, and these guys, you split in half and send half your guys down there. Even though they're gonna run out of supplies, these guys need support. Knowledge within grasp. Larnatel and I have little in common, but which has made it difficult to communicate with her. However, with some effort, I could teach myself enough to carry a conversation on the metaphysical nature of the soul. Yeah, I'll just teach myself enough elf to get by, you know. Actually, doesn't he speak elf? He does. He learned elf to talk with his lover, so he can. He can teach her. Oh. He can talk to her. Oh my goodness, I forgot. Alright, well, I mean, now it's a little more likely that she'll get here in time to teach my daughter a little bit about magic. Oh goodness. I accidentally had them go together. There we go, now we're getting somewhere. For some reason, these guys aren't low on supplies. A new opponent. Somebody else won the war for Solitude somehow. But I guess I'm at war with orcs. Now, a new war rages on. I mean, I was not intimidated by them either, so... how did they win? White piece?
No, please. I take it back. Stop. I didn't mean to win.
I can call on Nana if I wanted to, but I'm saving her for the oh my god, I have so many things, so many alerts I'm not paying. I'm saving her for, like, to scare off potential additional wars, you know? Like, I have an ally that I'm not calling upon yet. And thus, I'm hoping that will scare off additional scary guys from... Oh my god, what's going on? Why is the siege so far ahead? Why... We get, like, a real good roll on the siege or something? Oh, look at these guys trying to sneak around. Those idiots. I don't really mind. That's not really an important place. That's like one of the Nord downs. I don't really care about them. He has 9. He has 9. He has 0 Nords that will rise to his call. The only people he has that will rally to him is his personal bannermen. His nine dudes with swords. His personal champions. Alright, we gotta switch out who's sieging and who's getting supplies here. Oh, unless we just won the siege. Befriend kindred minds. After laborious preparations, I'm finally able to spend some time alone with Narnatil. In the end, distance was not a great hurdle for me to overcome to earn Larnatil's trust and friendship. I can only hope that the bond we forged today will only grow stronger. Oh, we're both diligent. Nice. Sorry, and she's just not even my friend. She's just not even friends with me after that. Well, cool. God dang it. Oh, I tried my best. Is there any other geniuses in the realm? None that can teach magic. There's a Hersine genius though. I just realized. Hang on. Yo. Actually. I would love for you. Fudge. I wish I had somebody to marry her to, cause like. I really want smart people in my family. Why did I gather in this direction? What? Oh, right, because I was about to switch these guys out. So I'm occupying that, right? Yeah. Cool. You guys go over there. And you guys together. Come on. There we go. Go stop the Khazars again. How many times have we been at war with these guys? In fact, don't we have a Khazar champion or two? You guys keep going. I'm gonna look at my champions. A mighty pen. Picking up the padded swords for spiting. Picking up the padded swords for a sparring match with my daughter Marina, I noticed the tattered journal on a sideboard. From the cover, it seems to contain exercises and best practices for pertaining to the martial arts. Marina glances in my direction. Oh, that thing? I mostly read it for the illustrations. You can borrow it. Interesting. Or we should try it out. Oh, that would further her education. Nice. Nice. I'll give her a better education chance. Do we have a tutor too? Yeah, we have an orcish tutor. Oh my god. I didn't even notice that. She's trying to learn. She's getting a martial learning education. She's like trying to learn to be like, you know, a hero like her grandma. And she's got like Lurag the Young. He's a Faroon. He's got Lurag the Young of Faroon. Sweet, dude. Marina's gonna be like the champion of the Reach, dude. Here, you guys gather some supplies here. Sheesh. There we go. Now they're looking way better. Phew. Starting to gather some stuff up there. How long have we been in this episode? Darn it. Wanted to finish this war today. But I guess it was kind of a difficult one. I declared war on 2 people and then got a 3rd war declared upon me, so... Oh. Morena and I are friends. Excellent. That means when I switch to her, there's 0% chance that that Nathari will mess with her. They'll be good old friends. Ovra Lotharander would make a loyal and accomplished vassal. Why? Who? Whomst? Just that one guy? Labor over virtue? Work is more important than honor. Sound like Perriate guys. Man, I really was hoping that I would finish this today, because I wanted to see about switching to Morena. I'm really excited by that idea, like, playing as, like, like, you know, like, sure, like, I have mild plans, like, I want to see about vassalizing Brasswater, or these guys down here, possibly. These little guys down here in the Reach. In fact, how far does the region down here need to go? Let me see. Reach Kingdoms. Eastern Reach. Oh yeah, so like we're missing quite a bit of land over there. So it does go all down there. So I would really benefit from vassalizing these guys. I would love to. So, ooh, actually I did unlock another trait. Nice. There. Now I have a slightly higher chance of vassalization. That guy's a Nord. This guy ain't, though. I'll give you a gift. 25 gold is all it takes to gain this guy's respect. Religious exemption. Only -18. What's the issue? Not rightful liege, different faith, and arrogant. So if he wasn't arrogant, it would work. Great. Great. Do you want, like, me as a... No, other way around. Offer guardian, there we go. Me. You want... Yo! Convert? No. But... Yo, but no. Nice. Now there's a chance we become friends. Cool. What about you? -500. -600. So these guys, I would need to declare war on them, I think, in order to get them into our realm. Maybe I can just do that, then switch over to Morena, right? Because, I mean, that's not a difficult war. We declare war on these guys. Ow! Sorry. I tried to snap and I hit my computer. And this one's stubborn, so also wouldn't... Sorry, where's Ravenscar? That's up there. Druidok. Where's Druidok? If I could get, like, another temple, that might be one to give out. So neither of those were ones that would help me politically. Chieftain Caradog II's grand wedding. Chieftain Caradog. Of where? One of my guys. So that's one of the Sorrow Sowers. Oh, and he's got rad hair, honestly. Chieftain Caradog the Weird's grand wedding. Do I want to go to Chieftain Caradog the Weird's grand wedding? She's... my niece? Who? Niece from whom? From Prince Banning. So hang on, that's Baroness Pettigan's sister. Married to the Sorrow Sowers. Neat. She's a doctor. That's cool. Evil zealot. I mean, zealot of Namira. Of course people think she's evil. Anyway, I'll catch you later. As unfortunate as it is, I guess I won't be finishing the war today. We're on it. We're getting there. Let's gather everyone back up. These guys will share their supplies with those guys. I am now known as the Wolf. Why? Sly, vicious, noble, but rarely honorable. Those are the words to sum you up. Why? What did I do? I get why my nephew is called the Wolf, but is it because I raised him? Like, I'm not. Just because I raised him doesn't mean I'm like that. I tried my best. Listen, just be glad that he's not sadistic. That's the best I could do. Now I'm the wolf. I guess Solitude's banner is a wolf head, so maybe it's I don't know. Why am I the wolf? Post your best theories. Bye bye.